Hi, friends. Yeah, so I can't believe how draining what the drain on my brain was doing that reading on Jeffrey Epstein being arrested in New York. That is video number 124, which naturally led into Donald Trump. And so now I'm using my crusty old deck that is just all that blech, Trump energy. And I have a feeling I am just going to have to push through this as well, because there's a lot of blocks with this energy. Like, they're just really do not want anyone to see this, and they haven't wanted anyone to be paying attention to this for a very long time. But guess what? And Mercury is turning retrograde. So Donald Trump, your friend Jeffrey Epstein, was arrested outside New York on child sex trafficking charges from 12 years ago. Coincidentally, Katie Johnson, who has had to drop her charge and case against you multiple times because of death threats, because she alleges that you raped her when she was about 13 years old in 1994 at Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan apartment. And so there's a lot of things coming out. I know you've been very concerned about what's coming out with the Mueller report. We know you've been working behind the scenes still with Rebecca Mercer, even though she said she no longer supports you, and the same with the Koch brothers. Even though they said they don't support you, they are still working behind the scenes on your behalf to try to keep things from coming to light. And I think this might be one of those things. So Trump, let's cut the deck. What do you think about Epstein getting arrested? Cut the deck. On the bottom we have, that is interesting. Is this why this card kept coming up so much recently? Being embattled, but still leading the charge and trying to take charge of all this ugly news that's going to be coming out in the next week or so, and maintaining the upper hand. Is that what this is about? That explains that. This has been showing up so much for like a week or 2 weeks. So I wonder if they've kind of had the heads up on this. Now I have to go back and look at all my stuff. Okay, signifier. Donald, what do you think about Jeffrey Epstein getting arrested? He just thinks about himself. All his money. Like he's purposely in denial. What's covering you? It's a balancing act with money, with ideas, with everything you're juggling right now, which is a lot. What is your challenge, Donald? Spinning this. Interesting. This showed up for Jeffrey Epstein. They were able to make things happen for him to be arrested at the base of his reading. For you, this is your biggest challenge. You haven't figured out that part yet, huh? At the base of this is the other person having to make a decision. Is this how you're going to slander people? Are we going to look forward to slandering people, discrediting them, forcing choices, just blindly smearing everyone with the media, taking control of the media, the narrative? What's crowning this? New news, new money, new ideas, new data, new money. That is interesting. Is that why the Koch brothers are back? In the past, what do you think about Epstein get arrested? That was a secret. There was a secret. They were able to keep people out by closed deals nobody knew about. Everybody was kept out in the dark. The accusers were kept out in the dark with the agreements. What's to come? Disappointment. And I don't think it's for the accusers. This is for you, Donald. Disappointment, regret. And you can't get a hold of the narrative. It's How do people see you? With a secret. Yeah, we know your secret. What's the environment like? Yeah, that's what it is. Child trafficking, sex trafficking, raping young women, trapping them, binding them up. What's your hope about this, Donald, with Epstein getting arrested? Your hope is he goes to jail and it just kind of fades away? You hope you can retreat away from this? Your fear? Your fears are that offers will be made. The news will come out. Offers will be made for the news to come out. Ideally, you want what to happen? You want this news to come out in a way that benefits you? Ideally, you want this to go, ideally you hope this goes away. What's to come? Oh my God. Why is Rebecca Mercer showing up with money? It could be a court. What is this? I need a clarifier. Okay, we need a clarifier on this. What's this about? What is this about? With what's to come? What's to come? Just bind up the news. Bind up the news, bind everybody up, confuse everyone. 9 Wands. Okay, the 9 Wands usually refers to Ivanka's indictments. Robert Mueller's coming. Okay. This is my Pence card for them trying to get Pence to go. So Rebecca Mercer is going to take care of keeping everyone embattled, doing something with Ivanka. Maybe the Ivanka story becoming vice president is the cover for the Pence and the Mueller thing. And what's happening with Jeffrey Epstein. That's what I'm wondering. What's your secret? Donald, at the base of this was your secret. What's your secret about this? Waiting for word abroad. Don't tell me this goes back to Russia and Pence. About the USA. The new idea. I think this is the one with the Koch brothers. Come on, tell me, what's this about? About the change. Okay, I said this yesterday. I think there's a flipper, another flipper in the Trump campaign. And I also think this has to do with the change the Koch brothers are doing, maybe with how they are changing their strategy on supposedly supporting Democratic incumbents because they don't want any more AOCs or Alyssas. Tell me more. Okay, this is Bibi. This has to do with data. Oh, 10 Wands, card that fell in the lake. And these are Donald's indictments that are related with Bibi. Okay, what? One more. Because that's the other flipper. So he's working on a way. So is he having Russia spy on the flippers? I don't know. But this is where we are. He's got a bigger thing going on behind the scenes. Rebecca Mercer's going to help fund that. And maybe Epstein is kind of a distraction, the relief for it, so that they can deal with this stuff with Mueller and everything else coming out. Gross. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Enjoy this Mercury retrograde. And please click like and subscribe. Thank you.